Hey guys, what's up? Righteous Gains here. I got another progress update for you guys. As always, I'm driving to the gym while I do this. So let's go. So, took me a while to get weeks 3 through 5 uploaded for 2025. But they're all uploaded now, and this is going to be week 6. It should be week 6. Today is February 8th, and my current bulking or main gaining goal is until the end of February. So we're over halfway through the plan, and I feel like I've made good progress. Some new PRs, which I believe I did not mention or did not happen since my last update, were I made some strength gains in my pull-ups and my dips, which are awesome. I was able to do, for reps, about 5 reps without stopping. Although I'm pretty sure I did it more than that when I was on a good day. But all I can remember for sure is the 5 reps. I did 5 reps of weighted pull-ups with 25 pounds, just hanging from the chain, which is awesome. And so I got that. I also did 25 pounds on my dips, weighted dips. Those are easier. I was able to get 10 out of that. And yeah, so that's awesome. That's some new PRs. I also did a PR on the leg press. I got a PR and I did 495, which is awesome. I did 5 plates for 8 reps. So psyched about that. That felt really good. I just did that not yesterday, 2 days ago. And it was kind of a little spontaneous because that was definitely not like the weight jump I was planning on doing. But I was like, I feel good, and I know I could do at least 5 plates. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the reps that I want to get in, but I'll just give it a shot, and it'll really push myself. And yeah, so because like the next weight jump would have put me at like 475 or something like that. That would have been like my next weight jump. But I was like, let's just do a full another plate. I know I could do at least for a certain number of reps, maybe not the full 8, but I got all 8 in. Now I was able to do that for 4 sets, but that's neither here nor there. Either way, I got it in. Felt awesome. Felt great. So making some strength gains, which is awesome. I really need to make sure I get some strength gains. I'm hoping to make more strength gains, by the end of this bulking period for the first 2 months of 2025. My goal, which was ambitious, but it's always good to try to shoot for the stars, right, was to get to 45-pound plate, pull up, and dip. So hopefully I can make it by then. I don't know. That's adding 20 pounds on. But we'll see what happens. Regardless, some other news, I didn't get my stats. So for my stats, I weighed myself today and I was 206.8 pounds. Now I weighed myself later than usual. I think the other time I weighed I was like 206 point something as well, but not almost 7 pounds. But yeah, that's my weight right now. My scale is giving me some weird fat percentage numbers. I said I was only 15% fat, which I don't feel like I'm gaining a lot of fat, if any. Yeah, that's surprising because before it was telling me 19% and now it's 15. Something is weird there, but regardless, yeah, that's a little higher than I would like. I would prefer to be like 205 below, between 200 and 205. So I might be more careful on my diet in these last few weeks of February. So there's that, and other news is I had a bit of an injury during my dips. I started getting some. At first, it wasn't really pain. It was just like kind of like I would say it felt like unstable, weak, and uncomfortable are the words I would use to describe it in my left shoulder while doing dips. Okay, and it started off, not that bad, but with time, like this week, I did dips, and I was like, dang, that felt really like off-putting, right? To the point where I decided I was like, I'm gonna take down the weight. I'm just gonna go down to regular dips and see how that feels. And it felt better, but it was still there, and it was bugging me for a little bit. And so I think, I'm not sure what the problem may be. It might be a form problem. It could always be a ton of things. It might be my form's off. It could be I'm going too deep because I'm trying to push it. I want to make sure I'm getting a good range of motion. But sometimes if it gives you problems, then maybe it's not good to go too deep. And then what else? I also, it might be my rotator cuff, and I think it could be that. It's not like I tore anything or anything like that, but a weak rotator cuff can cause shoulder problems in pressing movements. And if it's basically, if the rotator cuff isn't strong enough to keep the shoulder properly retracted and stable, then it can cause issues. So I've been spamming some rotator cuff exercises. You just go like that with your arm on like a cable or on a bungee. So yeah, that's what I've been trying out recently. So that's been a joy. And but the good thing is, I feel like I didn't. The problem is, a lot of times when people get these injuries, they ignore it for too long and they let it get worse and worse. And I was afraid that I felt it, and then I kind of just ignored it, and then I went to exercise again the next, like this week, and the problem was still there, and it was definitely, I know, more noticeable, to the point where like it was about to get into like, oh, this is painful area. But I think I caught it in time to where I was able to let myself heal and feel a lot better. So yeah, that's the good news, because my shoulder feels great now. But today is an upper body day. I'm gonna be doing those dips again. We'll see what happens. I might have to. I may not be able to get to the 45-pound plate with the dips, unless I can get that under control by the end of this month. But it's still a possibility with the pull-ups. But yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have for this week. Because I told you my weight, my PRs. Those are all the PRs I have. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did leg extensions for like 210 pounds. I might have gone up to 220, and that was awesome. I'm almost maxing out the machine, which is really cool. But yeah, that's how I'm doing. I think that's all the information I got to share with you guys. But yeah, the main gaining bulk is working, and I'm going till the end of February. After that, I think I'm going to try cut down, because I do want to start going into a cut again, especially getting ready for the summer months. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I got for you guys. I do have a scripture ready finally this time. Let me see here. This is in Matthew 16. So this is a message, guys. Listen up. Okay. So this is Matthew 16, verse 18. This is Jesus Christ talking to his disciples, specifically Peter. And it says, "And I say also unto thee, thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against thee. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." Okay. That's the scripture for you guys. I'll leave that with you. Let it simmer, let you ponder it. But thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, go get it. Go get a workout today.